Breaking news today. Putin has claimed that a devilish policy is being advanced in the Middle East. Russian President Vladimir Putin met with 8 prominent religious leaders on October 25. They represented Christianity, Islam, Judaism, and Buddhism. Bring it back, RT. Putin used the opportunity to condemn what he termed a intentional scontrol of civility in southwestern Asia, warning that it presents the risk of grave, extremely dangerous, and disruptive consequences not only for the region of the Middle East, can spread far beyond the boundaries of the Middle East. Putin ha criticato aspramente gli atti terroristici compiuti contro gli israeliani il 7 ottobre, ma ha insistito sul fatto che le persone innocenti non dovrebbero essere ritenute responsabili per crimini commessi da altri. Unfortunately, the fight against terrorism cannot be conducted in accordance with the widely accepted principle of collective responsibility. According to brief excerpts of his observations reported on the Kremlin website, we see attempts by some forces to incite an escalation by dragging in additional countries and using them to further their own selfish goals, thereby unleashing chaos and mutual hatred not just in the Middle East but far beyond. I believe that these actions were planned to sow discord among different nations, cultures, and religions in order to spark a global war of civilizations. Everything is based on the well-known principle of divide and conquer, as the Russian Federation's head of state put it. Wish that the Middle East conflict, along with any other religious or ethnic conflict in the world, is directly or indirectly linked to Russia in one way or another, or, to be more precise, to strike a blow at Russia and at Russian society. My heart goes out to the families of the Israelis and other citizens of other countries whose loved ones were killed or injured in the attack on October 7. But it's even clearer to us that innocent people shouldn't be held accountable for the crimes of others. Terrorism, which kills innocent people including the elderly, women, and children, and entire families, means that the well-known principle of collective responsibility cannot be applied in the fight against terrorism. 100,000 people are still without shelter, food, water, electricity, or medical care. Putin went on to say, "This is a genuine human disaster. Stopping the bleeding and the violence is our primary goal. Any further escalation of the crisis poses serious, extremely dangerous, and disruptive consequences for the entire Middle Eastern region. Can spread far beyond the boundaries of the Middle East." It is well known that ongoing Israeli-Palestinian tensions have spread to Russian territory in the form of a botched pogrom against an Israeli plane landing in Dagestan. According to Renovatio 21, the Kremlin suspects a Ukrainian and, by extension, Western hand in the preparation of the Muslim suicide bombers. We are aware that Bandera and other Nazi collaborators are held in high esteem in Ukraine. The Russian leader has been quoted as saying, "We know that the Ukrainian leadership admires Nazis from World War II who personally participated in the crimes of the Holocaust. Now, with the help of its Western protectors, Kiev plans to incite a pogrom in Russia. Sono fecha. There really is no other way to put it." However, the head of the Chechnya, Ramzan Kadyrov, a prominent Muslim leader in southern Russia, has commented on the incident, ordering the use of force against potential opponents of the order's forces. Local media report that on Monday, Kadyrov threatened anyone who opposed the Chechen authorities with arrest and imprisonment during a meeting of the regional government. Instead, the senior official said, "You know what? They'll spare you 3 claps of warning in the air, and if the person still doesn't obey the law, they'll spare you the 4th clap in front."